Right, whenever you're
I hate these. I'm Derik Fein.
I'm Nick Wheeler.
You said don't say our new song?
Yes, no, say our new song. Just don't say that we made together, because by saying
That's
our,
obvious,
it
yeah,
implies
right.
that we made.
I'm Derik Fein,
I'm Nick Wheeler.
and our new song, Road to Nowhere, is out now. To be completely honest, I walked in here with massive imposter syndrome. Normally, I don't like to know who I'm doing sessions with, and Chris just kept reminding me. So I already came in here in my head, not performing at all. He's like, don't forget you're doing a session with Nick from the All-American Rejects. I'm like, fuck you. Why did you tell me that,
Fucking
dude?
Chris.
And I think I told you this. I was like, dude, I used to watch you on MTV when I wore skinny jeans and put eyeliner on, and I'm fucking in a room with you writing a song. This is just weird for me.
Do you have any pictures of that era?
Oh, I will show you embarrassing pictures.
So yeah, that bass line right there. I just remember sitting here in this room, just doing that for about, I don't know, an hour and a half.
I walk in, and this guy's like, I'm thinking let's write a love song with kind of a Motown vibe. And then fast forward 2 sessions later, it ends up writing a song about my mom. Oh my God, listen to that. Sounds like you channeled your inner Jimi Hendrix here.
Woo! Little guitar harmony action coming in.
Love that.
That's over all your backing vocals. That's 6 of you.
I think when we were having fun with it, I feel like that's where the childhood version of me came out and said, okay, it's safe to come out, 9-year-old Derik.
Yeah.
Let's unleash these things you've been holding on to. I didn't even realize I still had mommy issues, so thanks for helping with my mommy issues.
I do not have a license for that. That was all you.
I remember blasting it on the way home, and then I texted him a day after we had the good session, and I was like, dude, I think this song is about my mom.
I love to hear that you felt you were in a safe space and an inspiring place.
Yeah.
To dig deep like that. I love that. That's my favorite part of the process, is kind of being able to just be there to help present an idea like that. That was really special. The first time we met was the day you walked in here and we started writing the song. And that's how Nashville, that's how the songwriting community works a lot of the time. You meet somebody and you're like, all right, cool, let's dive in. But first you kind of have to get to know each other a little bit, share some trauma. Within 60 minutes, you have to be vulnerable.
For sure.
To do anything special or worthwhile, in my opinion.
I also love that it feels like you're at the beach having a happy day, but also being emotionally abused at the same time. You come in with these preconceived notions of what a song should be, and then you're limiting everybody in the room, where I just like more of the approach of the ideas are not even ours. We're just channeling them through us. We like to think that we're specialist creatives, but anybody could do what we do if you get rid of the mind and the ego. And I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I think Pharrell said this best. He's like, we all have library cards, but everybody's entitled to checking out the same idea. So it's if you notice, if you find an idea that you don't elaborate on, you'll notice a similar song or something will happen a few months later, and you'll be like, shit, I didn't run with that. And I believe that the idea will just go to the next maker.
That's interesting. Yeah, Rick Rubin said something similar in his book.
Yeah.
But what's neat is that while I've subscribed to that too, it's neat that each one of us is our own, is a filter for that idea.
Exactly.
So present it in our own way.
Right. Because you have your own filters from your own childhood and your own life experiences, and so do I. So the same idea could sound very different coming from both of us. Totally.
You have a vibe and really cool inspirations, and you're doing something really cool.
Thank you. And
I mean, your voice is tremendous, and so this was a really fun experience, but also a really fun challenge, because I grew up on rock music too. Granted, it was about 10 years earlier, but so it was neat to kind of pivot and just not use the instincts that come from my musical DNA, but just more okay, cool, this is fun, something I don't get to do all the time. What can we do with this? Using as much analog shit as possible.
I love it.
Or using ribbon microphones on a vocal. I'd never gotten to do that before. But yeah, it was a really cool experience, and yeah, I had a blast.
Vice versa. I didn't even tell you, but I feel like you helped me get back to my rock roots, especially with this song, where it has some rock elements in it. And I know it's still considered pop, but there was a while, like, after I lost that teenage innocence and then ended up in the music industry where they're like, you know, you got to make more marketable music, and then you fall for a lot of the bullshit and noise out there until you find yourself again. It took me a while to find my way again, and I feel like this whole album, but specifically this song, working on this song together made me fall in love with the stuff I grew up on again, because I kind of lost it for a while.
Oh yeah, thanks for sharing that.
I'm excited for the world to hear this.
Fuck yeah.
Love you, dude.
Dude.
I just wanna go to another place. I can't take it